Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Nitsan, I'm a filmmaker and photographer, and today I want to talk to you about the Lowepro Flipside 400AW. Now, this is a bag that I've really grown to love, and I've been using Lowepro for a while. I really like their bags. I've been using mainly the Lowepro Pro Runner 400AW, which is a huge backpack, really lovely for my main work. When I'm doing big shoots, need lots of things with me, so that bag is fantastic. But when I want to take just a camera and a few lenses, and I want to go and do something like where I need to go quite far, or I need to travel on the train a lot and go through London and the underground and whatever, I need something that is more reasonably sized and something that gives me good protection from pickpockets, because I don't want to have sort of my attention on sort of my bag constantly, and you know, all you need is for something to distract you for a second and your stuff could be gone. So I wanted something that was safe from thieves, and so this bag, the main compartment can only be opened from the back side, which is sort of a strange design, but it's really awesome, and it really works very well like that. I mean, when you're in a studio sort of environment, if your bag is just sort of sitting there and you need to reach stuff and get stuff very easily, this isn't really ideal because everything is a little bit sort of, it's sort of quite a smaller opening. It doesn't, as you can see, the entire thing is sort of closed inwards a bit, and this thing as well. So when this is flat, it's not that easy to sort of get stuff out of here, and this thing wants to be closed. It doesn't really open any more than this, so if it's flat on something. But it's not really an issue. I'm just saying it's a little bit more comfortable to use a bigger bag which opens up properly. But when you're out and about, this is beautiful. And let me explain. So, I've got my camera, lenses in there. Pretty comfortable bag. I quite like it. Nice straps here. And then if I want to, I can use a sort of clip thing here to sort of close this here, and I mean that sort of gives a bit more support onto my chest rather than my shoulders. And then I can also use this strap here to connect it to my stomach, so that sort of resting a bit, resting more of the weight onto sort of my hips. So that works pretty well. And the sort of magical thing about this bag, and the reason why I actually like it so much, is because when I'm using this for something like a wedding, which it is, I found that it's a fantastic bag for. It's actually the one that I use for weddings now. I can flip it around like this. This is how it was intended to be used. And I can open up this compartment and my stuff doesn't fall out. It holds in place, and I can actually shoot like this. And if it's really busy, if it's a really busy wedding, this might sort of hit people or something, but it's not too bad. I mean, I can, I've actually found that for a lot of the stuff that I'm shooting during the wedding, I will, especially if I need to change lenses and stuff, like if I'm doing whatever, if I know that I want to change lens in 3 minutes, I'll just leave this like that, maybe close it a little bit, but mainly I can just leave it like that, and I can shoot. I can just, like this, shoot, take a photo, put this back, and yeah, and you know, it works, and it holds the weight well, and it's not uncomfortable on my hips. It's got these sort of big pads here, and sort of nice, just works. There's not much more I can say other than that. It's lovely. Really a fantastic idea. I'm really happy with this. Now, with regards to space in here, you've got space for 2 cameras plus flash and a couple of lenses, or you could put 1 camera and approximately 10 lenses, I would say, or maybe if you've got quite big lenses, then maybe 3 really big lenses. But basically, quite a decent amount of space. Now, regarding the front of the bag, there isn't really any protection from thieves here, so you could potentially lock these two, but what I do is I simply don't put anything important in here if I'm out on the streets. This just, you know, I'll put maybe a jumper in here or something, or some papers if they're not important, or whatever, just maybe some tools if needed. Don't really carry tools for most things, but if I need tools, then they'll probably be in there. because they're not really expensive. And yeah, so this is pretty okay. You could lock this as well, potentially with something, but I don't worry too much about that if I don't have anything in there that's expensive. And yeah, so that's pretty nice. And it's got a place here for some extra stuff. And what I like about this is that it holds a big water bottle or big drink bottle and the drink doesn't fall out. And so with a lot of other bags, the bottles end up falling out, especially the big 2-litre bottles. So I like that. And it's got another big one on the other side as well. And a few places where you can connect, I think, accessories from Lowepro and various other things. I haven't really looked into the specific purpose of this, but you can probably use this for light stands or monopod or something. You've got clips here which allow you to, again, attach stuff to it, or I believe they can also be used to tighten the bag up a little bit, but I think mainly they're just for holding accessories. And let's see, we've got more loops on the straps here, and if I go like this, we've got more loops and stuff here. Like I said, it's pretty comfortable, pretty well ventilated. It's not, I've used this for entire days and worked pretty well for me. One thing that I noticed is this thing is sort of removable, and I found that sometimes when I wanted to sort of tighten up my shoulder straps, at least one time I took this and that came out because I sort of tried to tighten the thing with it, and that's because it is removable, but they made it removable through the bottom, and so it slides onto this little sort of a loopy sort of thing. I don't know what to call it, but basically I think that's something they could have improved on. I don't see the need for it to be removable. I mean, I guess it's okay that it's removable, but I would have preferred if it goes upwards to remove it, because then it wouldn't fall out on its own by accident. At least much less prone to being lost. And the other side can be removed as well, but yeah, that seems to be okay. These seem to work pretty well. This stomach strap seems to be pretty comfortable. Haven't had any issues with it. And let me show you the inside compartment here. By the way, you do have a place to connect a monopod to here, monopod or tripod or whatever, and I believe that there is some system for holding that at the bottom, but honestly I don't actually remember if there's supposed to be something here at the bottom for holding a monopod. But basically it's aha, there it is. I'd completely forgotten. I knew there was something. There we go. So this comes out. You put your monopod or tripod or whatever in there, strap it with this, and yeah, that works pretty well. Now, one thing that annoys me a little bit is that the front compartment doesn't open all the way, and so when I need to get stuff from the inside, it's a bit of a guessing game, or a pushing, sort of stretching game, I would say, where you try and sort of stretch the bag a bit just to see what's in there, but most of the time I'm literally just sort of reaching in there and feeling my way into sort of figure out where what I need is. And so that's a little bit of an annoyance. I'm not a big fan of this half opening thing. But again, I suppose it does give a little bit of added safety. Now, let's go back to the inside compartment. If I'm traveling, here is where I keep my wallet. And so it's a compartment that goes up to here, and you could use this for, you know, whatever you need, but I found that wallet and keys and stuff like that, maybe a passport or whatever, can be stored in there pretty nicely, very easy to reach. You know, you just open the sort of, just the top of the bag, and you can easily reach in there and get your stuff. And yeah, and it holds it really well, can zip up so it doesn't get lost if you open it up to get lenses or whatever. So yeah, I mean, that's what I use. And then you've got memory card slots up here, or pockets. And it comes with a bunch of dividers, and it actually comes with a pillow that's, I think it's to support the camera in a certain way, and it comes with this little sort of half squarish pillow. You'll see that in the pictures of this thing on the eBay listings or whatever you're looking at. And I don't know how that's supposed to help really it just seemed to get in the way a bit. I just put it aside, but I'm sure that it has a use, but I'm sorry that I don't know that. Now, the Velcro and the padded inserts are just as high quality as I've seen from my other Lowepro stuff, and they work better than some other bags that I've seen, and they are more thickly padded than some other bags that I've seen, and they don't seem to wear out. I mean, I've been using these bags quite a lot, especially my Pro Runner, and I've been moving those around quite a lot, and they've been holding up really well, so they seem to be really nice build, and they are pretty nicely adjustable with regards to positioning, so yeah, I'm quite happy about that. Now this does look a bit messy, but I don't remember, I was trying to fit a bunch of weird things into here in various random shapes. Normally this can be quite a tidy bag. Now I believe I've gone over everything. If you have any more questions, then do feel free to ask me. And I hope this has been quite a short but helpful review for you guys. This is my favorite travel bag for when I don't need to take a lot of stuff with me, and it's just really lovely to use for both shoots and for travel. So something I highly recommend. It's really been a nice thing to be able to use, just something that makes my work easier, so I like it, I recommend it, and thanks for watching. Hope you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.